hacking. Was that real?
No, let me go ahead and get that out.
Why was Damien and Bianca so silent? Why did they never spoke to their audience about it and apologize? What up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis. T-Real, welcome to my channel where I call out fake ass and talk about YouTube drama. Alright guys, so this is gonna be a really big video. I suggest that you get your popcorn, your snacks, your whatever you need to do. If you're a reaction channel, get your cameras ready. Today and tomorrow we have a lot of drama, a lot of tea to spill, and some receipts about D&B University and what happened with the whole Troyce TV. I'm Dante flying over to meet Damien and ask them all those questions. If you remember all that drama that happened last year. You guys who've been following me since day one and keep up to date with all my drama, with all my videos, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching all my content. For you those that don't understand this situation, I suggest you go check out these videos so you have better context and understanding what this video, what it's all about and how important and how massive this is, because we at least get to have somewhat of some answers from someone that was involved in the whole situation. This all kicked off yesterday night when I got a text message from Janay. Basically, Janay texted me yesterday, right? And she said, "Hey man, it's Janay. I want to do an interview with you on the DMV University, but I need the exact questions so I can have the receipts available. Also, I was wondering if you could reach out to Troyce TV in Thailand and I am Dante if they would be interested in clearing the air between us, with me first offering an apology for that stupid video and an interview and addressing the topic they would like to cover. Let me know as soon as you can. I want to end all this drama before the holidays. Thanks again for reaching out." Then I said I can get those questions ready. Now with the others, just to clarify, because I don't know who, I don't speak to Dante, and I think she meant Rage, but she put Thailand. I don't know who, I don't talk to those guys at all. Troyce, yeah, I asked Troyce if he wanted to do it. So what was your reason not to do it, Troyce? Why didn't you want to interview her?
Because she's a fat computer-shaped ass. No, let me stop. There's just no point of doing an interview considering that I already know that she participated in a lot of the fraudulent shit that they were doing as far as fake pranks and publicity stunts. So there's nothing to really ask. I mean, it was interesting and enticing enough, and it was very tempting.
You're really gonna have the back to the audience?
It was tempting enough to do an interview at first, when she first called me out and other people to do an interview with her. But at this point, why am I gonna interview you when I reached out to you 10 months ago and you ignored me? And then in the text message, she even told Martin, well, Troyce wanted to do a FaceTime anyways. Yeah, did you read the date? It said February of 2018, the beginning of 2018. So that was about almost, what, 10 months? We going in 2019, right? We going in, today is Monday, 10:43, December 17, 2018. We around the corner from 2019. I think you should have reached out when I reached out the first time, but you chose to ignore me. And now that I'm saying I'm not interested, now you're like, oh, well, you want to know the truth so badly. Well, bitch, I wanted to know the truth before, but now I'm not interested. I don't care. It's time to go to sleep.
I'll do quote to quote what she said about Troyce.
Yeah.
This is what she said on blah 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 blah. Let me get it. As far as Troyce, the reason I asked him to do an interview is because it's unhealthy for a young man with his talent to continue to be disrespectful, especially if all he's searching for is the truth. But I get it. I only asked because I saw on my old Instagram he wanted to FaceTime. But hey, is you and Thailand are still cool? He wants to address the issue. I'm down and awesome to talk. So yeah, that's that situation. So we organized within 30 minutes. I am going to call her, going to do a FaceTime and ask her the questions about D&B University, because I did a video on that, and hopefully she'll answer the questions that Troyce kind of has. So, because there's only 3 questions we have regarding that whole D&B inviting the drama channels over. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when she calls. Alright, so I'm about to call her. I better screen record this. Okay, I better screen record this. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. You like my shirt, guys? It's got purple flowers.
Hi.
Hi, Janay, how are you?
Good. So listen, I'm trying to see if I can get you on my computer. So can I call you back? You know how you FaceTime on the laptop?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to think, like, because it didn't ring on here. You want to hang up and try it again, or can I call you?
Yeah, let's try that. And okay, awesome. I'm screen recording and recording my camera. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's nice to talk to you. I really watch your stuff. I think you're a cool guy. I like the fact that you actually try to get the story. Like, you don't just be going from the seat of your pants unless you have no choice.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Alright, so I know you want to know.
Yeah, I got some questions. So I'm gonna hit you with the questions. Okay, so the first question is, how did you meet Damien and Bianca? She's actually a family friend.
He's a family friend and she's a man. Apparently, somebody said some shit like she's Bianca's aunt.
Oh, Damien and Bianca, Airi and Bianca went to high school together. And Bianca used to stay the night over my house or whatever, you know, like typical teenage girl stuff or whatever. And Bianca had just had the baby. No, I've been knowing Bianca since 11th grade, I think. And Damien, they were dating during that time, but I had never met Damien until she had Kyrie the baby. And that's when I met him. And I had my little girl, Kayla, a couple of weeks before Kyrie, so they came up to the hospital. Because Bianca, she was a sweetheart. She came up to the hospital to bring me something for the baby. And when she came up to the hospital, Damien was with her, and so we had a conversation. And that was my first time really meeting him.
Okay, nice. So that's how you met them. Were you at first, because Damien had a live stream, right? And he was saying there was people, don't quote me, but he said something about people were paid to look like managers or something.
Me and Bianca manage ourselves. We always manage ourselves. People, we basically gave niggas clout, bro, to look like niggas was managing us.
So I was something like that. I'm gonna try to get it back and play it, but he said something along those lines that made me think, so she wasn't really the manager, she was paid to look like the manager. It was really confusing because 1 minute it's like the manager, 1 minute you're not. It was something along those lines.
Or to look like niggas was doing this, niggas was doing that. Now, I'm not gonna say, oh, y'all had a manager for a fake type. No.
I'm probably quoting it all wrong, but at first, were you the manager or were you an actress acting as the manager?
No, I'm always, the way that, when I met, well, not when I met them, but when I came on board with D&B Nation, I actually had a restaurant and a daycare at that time. And so, really, I was supposed to be behind the scenes helping type stuff, not with content or anything like that. It was like, you know, their paperwork and stuff. And so, but when I got around them, I kind of started liking the whole thing or whatever, and it kind of went from there.
And who are you guys?
We are from This Is Us, our first YouTube channel. Yay!
And so, no, I was never hired as an actress. I came on board as his day manager. But you know what? Looking back on it, Martin, that was such a bad title. That was such a bad title, because when you really think about what a manager is, I didn't do any of that. I was a little bit of everything. So it was like, as he was building his business, I was like one of the key people behind the scenes helping.
With the videos, were you the ones who always came up with the pranks and ideas as well, or?
No, I helped though. I'm not gonna lie, I helped. I wasn't the one that came up with them. I'm still going through text messages. That's the reason why you see me looking all over the place, because I got 2 phones I gotta go through. But I helped with the videos, but I wasn't the one that came up with all of them. What I will take, you know, responsibility for is that whole little series they had.
Okay.
I think this whole thing is fake, bro. I think this whole thing was set up for some views, for some subs, and all of that.
Behind that.
Okay, so that's gonna get into my next question. How did you guys meet Bradley? How did you guys connect with Bradley?
Okay, Bradley owns a multi-billion-dollar company called Lightspeed Systems. I think that's what it's called. And VT, virtual training systems. And so Damien is a big fan of Eric Thomas.
Said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
And so we were watching, I wasn't at the time, I didn't know about Airi Thomas, so I was watching a video with him, and when I watched it, his commercial popped up for you to join Breeze University, and I was like, and I was like, let's buy it. So we bought the thing real quick, and when we logged in, I was like, dang, this is sweet. Like, what's his name? Eric was like, it seemed like how me and you talking, that's how he taught the courses. Like, you know, you want to breathe as bad as you want to live, and then he'll wait for you to say something. And the system wouldn't go any further until it knew that you said something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a virtual training system. And so when I saw that, I was like, dang, like, this is sweet. And so I was like, you know, all the time, Damien and Bianca at that time were like top at YouTube, you know, as far as in Fort Wayne where we were. And so a lot of people always wanted to work with them and stuff. And so I was like, instead of you being able to go physically working with people and losing from what you're doing, you should start a university. And so that's how that came about.
For DMV University right now. Let's make it happen.
Okay, so you came up with the idea of them, they should start a university.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was probably one of it was a great idea, just wrong timing, wrong people.
Okay, so during that time you guys decided to do the university, when I did my video, from what it looked like it was a marketing ploy. So the fake, the hacking, was that real?
Our baby. So what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to take the bus? Nigga.
Did I ever talk to you? I don't even know who you are. Okay? Show your face.
You wasn't saying that when you was in our house. You wasn't saying that when you was up in our bed.
No, let me go ahead and get that out the way. And let me take you back a little bit with that situation. First of all, the hacker was Airi.
It was me. They think it was me.
Who does?
Their fans think it was me. They think it was my daughter.
Okay.
It was. And the thing of it is, at that time, Airi had 4,000 subscribers. You know, she was trying to get, you know, in the door. You got DMV, who was sitting at like 1.some million at that time. We were completely ignorant to, you know, the whole YouTube world or whatever. And so it was like in the spirit of the moment, that thing came up and she was sitting there and it just took a life of its own.
The one you got all night.
Because of the fact, it was like Airi's always been an underdog, and so unfortunately, if you look at some of the videos, a lot of stuff that shouldn't have went, but she just wanted to get in, and so that's what happened with that whole situation. So that's one of my top 5 biggest regrets in doing this whole YouTube thing, that I almost feel like I prostituted my baby out.
Yeah. How does she feel about it?
Embarrassed, but she's ready for it to like come out. But Airi is really non-confrontational. She don't really like drama and stuff. So when everybody was doing it, and she's raised way stronger than me. She's really resilient. So she doesn't really get into the stuff. Whereas me, it's a little bit different. And so when you saw the videos and stuff, and I think Dante was the one that first kind of brought it out or whatever. And it was like, she just didn't really seem bothered by it until she started establishing her own relationships with her fan base. And that's when it started coming up, you know?
Yeah.
Now you make a bad decision one drunk night, and that all of a sudden you see clips of that drunk night.
Yeah. Well, oh damn! At least I had a feeling it was her. Did you change? Because sometimes it sounded like her, and sometimes it sounded like you.
Nobody gonna have that car. You're not about to give away my car. That's my car. Okay, you know, for information. So never is we gonna do that. So anybody that's thinking about it, don't even think about it.
So did you pretend to be the hacker as well?
No, I didn't, but I'm gonna explain that. Can I 2 seconds? This Airi, 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
Airi, you okay? Okay, I'm so sorry for this on the E. I'm so give me the Chick-fil-A deluxe meal and with the Sprite. I thought something was wrong. I'm doing this interview. And get the Polynesian sauce and the mayonnaise. Love you, bye. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Alright, go ahead. What were you saying?
So who was the other person pretending to be the hacker?
Okay, so back to Lightspeed. We were in Vegas, and when we went back to Vegas or whatever, this whole situation had just blown up completely. And so it was like everybody wanted to see the face of this hacker.
They didn't want to come here. Damien's like, dude, I can't come out there. My got hacked. And I'm like, look, matter of fact, helped me in the little scheme.
Motherfucking Joe.
Y'all wasn't done? Y'all thought that this was all a joke? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Who the y'all think I am? Y'all can go.
And so we were in Vegas, and Brad, you know, he's a businessman, and he doesn't even do stuff like this. Like, his whole thing is his system. But everybody in that office kind of, like, it was like a fun day for everybody type stuff. And so they was like, hey, let's go get this girl out of, you know, I don't know if she was an editor or something at his company. And so she went in the studio, and she repeated everything after it was fed to her.
Okay, so Bradley in the office, they knew that this was like a fake thing to get everyone really involved, invested to the story until the DMV University.
No, so this is the thing with Bradley. The reason why Brad was involved was because, again, he was trying to make sure that the system was up and running. That part wasn't a marketing ploy. That whole thing wasn't a marketing ploy. I can't remember what happened, the reason why this whole thing came up. I can't remember what was going on, but that wasn't part of it. It wasn't like, oh, let's pretend it's a hacker, so that way, you know, people won't be paying attention to the system. Because remember, I don't even think we had launched the system yet at that time. Or whatever. Started saying when it was a launch day. So that wasn't the intent to try and take away from the failure of that system. It was more or less like something that just came up. And so Brad, being a businessman, here you got, you know, one of your clients, because that system ain't cheap. And that kind of leads into that whole money situation with Damien. When he's talking about I stole money, this is about $60,000, $70,000.
$80,000, bro.
That he's talking about I stole. Because he blames me for it, because it was my idea.
Me and Bianca decided to come up with a program for you guys.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The money that Bradley got back because the DMV University never went through, Damien thinks you're responsible for that.
He thinks I'm responsible for the failure of the program. And so therefore, not the money he got back, because in order to build out that system, it cost Damien about $70,000. And then if you include flying back and forth to Vegas, I'll round it up so he probably invested about $80,000 into that system.
DMV University, I paid out of my pocket, I paid out of my pocket $50,000, bro.
What? That's a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money.
$50,000 for something he could have done for free. Okay, so he invested around $80,000 for that system, that program, and because it was your idea and the program never went through, he blames it on you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That makes a little bit sense. So let me get this another thing straight. So the hacking, was that a part of, not a part of the program, but was it a part to get everyone invested to see the program? You know, like,
no.
or was it is just coincidence that there was the hacking thing and then the next day DMV University popped up?
Is that the time frame that all that happened?
I'm pretty sure that's what it looked like. It was the hacking. You guys flew out to sort out something, but you end up stopping.
Okay, now I'm remembering. No, the way that happened, it was already, I can't remember what videos Damien and them had dropped before, but it was already like, they was dropping stuff like this. It was just like drama stuff. That's what it was. We was in a garage, and that's what it was. The conversation was, let me tell you, Martin, first of all, I'm not the one that's for like all this messy drama stuff. What happens is these kids, not kids because they take that and run with it, these young adults, they have situations, and when they have these situations or whatever, they then go ahead and, you know, try and put it out on the air. And so it's like, I'm like, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to tell it, do it this way. So it's not like this stuff be fake situations. It'd be more like orchestrated so that way it doesn't get out of hand, because I be coming up with messy, you know, stuff for them to talk about. And so Damien had got attracted to the numbers.
This is 10.5 million right here.
Because every video that was drama-filled was hitting a million plus. I'm like, listen, let it go. Like, we already told y'all a story. Let it go. Let's go into some happy-go-lucky stuff. My vision for Damien and Bianca was the Prince family. Bianca had a pillow on her couch when they were in the apartment, and it had the prince or something, the princes on it or something like that. pictures of her with the baby, pictures of them, you know, skiing and all that other stuff. And so I was like, that's what y'all need to be. Y'all need to be the Prince family or whatever. But at the time, for him, the money was good. And the funny thing is, I really don't know how much he made off of those videos at that time. But the money was good. I know it was good because, you know, he was already making good money. So now you quadrupling your number. So I'm pretty sure the money was good. And it becomes addictive.
She looked like she was dead.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to leave it, so he just kept creating situations, and this situation got created, and the situation didn't go the way that he wanted it to go, and we were already on our way to Vegas to film for the university. So when we get there, Brad like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all look like hell. Like, what's going on? And that's when we started talking about it, and he's like, well, let's do this. And I was like, no, they think that I'm the hacker. Like, if you look at the scene in one of those videos where Brad say, when he shows the pile of money, we all were sitting at that table, but we were all sitting at that table initially talking about the situation.
Okay, so y'all were talking about the fake hacking.
Right. Basically, we were, but remember, Mark, we came into town to film the university, but when Brad saw us, he like, what's wrong with y'all? Because our faces was, you know, we was just a mess because the thing didn't go the way that he wanted it to go. I mean, they was getting bashed. That was the first time I ever in my life saw people lose subscribers. Damien and Bianca lost 45,000 subscribers within that hour of Brad dropping that video.
Okay.
Even just the money, our subscribers are like, you know, like our everything went down.
1,000 subscribers they lost.
Dropped that video. Me and when the video went up, so me and Bianca, we sitting there, and Bianca's crying, and I don't know if I was crying, but I was like, take the video down. He was like, no, and we watching it, just going in the negative, just red. And Damien was like, he said, it's okay. He was like, they'll come back, plus more. But he was right. The next day, now, one thing I won't take from the child, he's a genius.
Okay.
He's a genius in his own lane, but this lane was a lane that I knew as far as, you know, like monetizing your whole exposure. Because he always had people in his email talking about, you know, would you show me how to do YouTube and this, that, and another. Matter of fact, that's how Corey came about. But that's another story.
Okay, awesome. So basically, y'all did that drama because he just fell in love with the fake shit. On this particular drama story, he was losing a lot of subscribers, a lot of things. He went to Bradley because y'all were meant to meet, and obviously you guys are upset because you're losing a lot of subscribers and all that shit. And that's when he was asking you the questions, and then it was Bradley's idea to tie that together.
No, it was like he was asking questions like, well, what's wrong? And as we were saying what was wrong and stuff, that's when he would be like, well, okay, well, we can go into the studio and record it or whatever. And we're like, that's a good idea, because remember, everybody wanted a face to that voice.
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. And the young lady that was there or whatever that did the voice or whatever, she didn't want people to know who she was, because again, that's an embarrassing moment. The stuff that was there was so distasteful. And so the lady like, you know, I'm a school teacher at church, and, you know, she was like, I don't want people to know that it's me. So that's why the blur of the face happened.
Okay. So it was basically, it wasn't a marketing ploy at first, but later on, it basically came a marketing ploy because he tied it into the whole hacking thing.
It was like, and I don't want to discredit Brad, because Brad is a big dude on his own, like on his own, and so I don't think he looked at it as a marketing ploy, but it's like, in order for us to get back to business, it was like, let's deal with this. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it was just his suggestion. I'm not going to put that on Brad. Yeah. Everybody at that table, including me, had some saying to it, like, okay, well, no, what about this? Well, no, we should do this. Everybody at that table had something to do with it, and Brad was just the face. And to be honest, I mean, at this point, you know, everybody else talking. At this point, the reason why we thought Brad was a great person to do it is because Brad was credible.
Yeah.
Brad was, I mean, not to say the whole race thing, but he was a Caucasian guy.
The reason I'm on this channel,
because I am white and you will listen to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like, if he speak, nobody's gonna question it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bad decision, but that was definitely That wasn't no like, oh, let's fly to Vegas and brag like, yeah, I'm down with the drama. He wanted to get back to business. He like, okay, y'all can't focus, so let's deal with this and let's get to what we're supposed to be dealing with.
Okay. Next question. Why did Damien and Bianca never completed the university?
Damien and Bianca never completed the university. One, and I would say this, is because of the fact when you do your videos and stuff and it's just you and a camera, it's easier, you know, to film. You feel more comfortable and stuff. But when you're shooting in front of a whole film crew inside a professional studio, that's game changing. And so I think it was more or less their nerves. It was hard for them to focus. And Brad charges $10,000 a production hour.
Oh.
And so a production hour isn't just you recording, it's them actually editing that whole hour. So if you spend 4 hours trying to record something and we only get 20 minutes out of that we can use, it still costs you $10,000. And so I think Damien lost faith in it. That's the reason why one of the lessons I learned, you never give somebody your vision. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact they can't execute it like you would. And so I even did a couple of the workshops and stuff because it was my program. I knew what it was, so I was comfortable saying it. They weren't.
Okay. That makes sense. So he wasn't able to he basically lost faith, his vision.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like, the problem with this whole DMV University thing, and when we were in Vegas, and they went live with that system, I was the only one at that table that said no. Me and 2 other people, but we're the lowest people at that table. You got Damien and Bianca who cashing out, paying for the system, who's actually the client. I'm just the person to carry your bags. You know what I'm saying? You got Brad Lee, who's a multi-millionaire. He's like, I know this. I know how this works. And you have, you know, his whole production team that's there saying how they're going to do websites, the photo shoot, all this stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, don't launch the program until we complete it. We had even did the coursework. I wanted to show you that. I had to go through my records to find all this stuff. I wanted to show you the paperwork and stuff, but it ain't going to be that good for you to see it.
You can send me it later.
Okay,
if you want.
So the coursework or whatever, it's like this is just an instruction panel. And it tells you all the stuff that you're supposed to do, because remember, if the program is virtual reality is interactive, not only do you have to have the content, you have to be able to, okay, pause, wait. So long story short, that's the reason why the system wasn't done. And when it went live, I wasn't for it because of the fact that it wasn't done. We sold an invisible product.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only did we sell an invisible product, it's like everybody was mesmerized because you got this 75-inch screen in this office, and we sitting there and you just watch the numbers, people in the website purchasing this stuff. And I'm like, first of all, I didn't agree with the price. I was like, it should have been $19.99, $29.99, and $49.99. So that way people could afford it. I think that thing was like $2.97 or $3.97 or something like that. And what happened was exactly what I was afraid of happening. You got young kids that probably took their mom or somebody's credit card and swiping it to get this program because they believing in you. It's like when I was little, the little wrestling things, like if you called this 800 number, it was $3.99 a minute for you to hear Hulk Hogan's voice. You know what I'm saying? And your mama get the bill like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And so now you got kids doing the thing because of the fact they believing in you and looking at your lifestyle. So that was my concern. And Damien, honestly, I will give them this. They are not, Damien and Bianca, I will not, they're not scammers. They're not, you know, this whole scamming thing. He did not go with that system with the intent of, let me get money, because of the fact he already had money. You know, that's just the truth. The problem with that is that the reason why he blames me is because I pushed the idea on him, and he thought it was a good business idea, but nobody took into account the work that would go behind it.
Okay. Why, when everything went out and no one got their program, why was Damien and Bianca so silent? Why did they never spoke to their audience about it and apologize?
I don't know. I got the text message though, but in my text message, I told them, I said, so again, I offer the same solution, which will require you and Bianca to call the people who bought the system and work with them. Because at that point, my thing was, okay, we don't have this virtual training system up, but you all, we can call these people and we can help them. Like, I used to tell Damien, and I tell any YouTuber, for you to take the time and go into your comments, and if somebody say, go check out my page, and you go do it, Like, that shows not only one, you grateful that they rocking with you, two, that shows, you know, some humility. And so I'm telling them, like, listen, if y'all divide these calls up, just 10 calls a week, and spend 10 minutes with each one, they wouldn't be tripping if it took us longer to drop the system. But y'all just ain't gonna say nothing? And that's how that situation was, and Damien got frustrated with it, and everybody knew that this was a multi-million-dollar idea. Everybody knew it was a multi-million-dollar idea, but I think everybody was looking for a quick buck and not looking at the fact of actually doing the system right. And I'm not saying everybody, because again, you gotta look at Lightspeed. Lightspeed believed in what was told to them. You know what I'm saying? So they thinking that Damien is the brains of this, and they thinking that Damien had already wrote the program, and he hadn't. So that's where you got the problems at.
And what was his initial excuse to like not say anything or apologize? Because
what got to him, and I remember during that time, what really got to him, he said, listen, he was like, I'm used to people calling us fake, and he was like talking about our pranks fake and all this stuff. He said, but what I'm not cool with is them calling us scammers. And he was like, nobody ever called us scammers until this system. And so that really messed with his ego a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that you pride yourself on having money, the last thing you want to do is look like you trying to finesse people out of, you know, some money. And so I think instead of just like dealing with it, he shut down.
Okay.
Thanks, baby. So he shut down. So I believe that's the reason why, you know, that whole scam. I mean, yeah, because yeah.
What made you keep silent? Because you're kind of involved, it's his money, he posted out there. Did you feel bad not saying anything to his audience or trying to make him to do a video or anything?
Yeah, so the thing of it is that you have to remember, I work for them. And all these kids that I worked with prior to this group, I worked for them. These kids that this other batch, that was a different situation, but Chris and Queen and Armand and Trey and Jack, I worked for them. So if you're telling me, don't say nothing, you're telling me this is where you're going with it, I have no say. It's your platform, it's your fans, but yes, I said, one, I was against you dropping it. Then when you did drop it, I'm like, give them something. And you know, I'm gonna send you the video too. I actually went ahead and had somebody start recording the stuff for us. Matter of fact, Damien's new manager, we used his studio to record the actual videos that we were gonna drop.
Wow, but how come he never got those videos out?
I will give Damien credit with this, is that he didn't like the quality.
Okay, it's almost like people paid for this product, but it wasn't how I visualized it. It was how everybody else visualized it. So I felt like it wasn't, and I feel like the quality wasn't there because it was rushed.
He was like, I'm not gonna put anything out because it was a rush job. What I did was I basically had the editor take, you know, like logging into your account. It was never a face to it. And so I voiced over it, you know, had them come do the voiceovers on top of it. And he was like, that's not what he wanted to put out. So since it wasn't what he wanted to put out, he just was like, no. So that was, again, that goes towards that total, or that $80,000, because he had to pay for that.
Okay. One last question. Did you feel any because now you're not with them, and now you're speaking out, which is great, which is awesome. But before, when you left the group, did you feel like maybe you should have said something now that you're not working with them?
To be honest with you, Martin, we're just talking about the whole situation with Damien and Bianca. When Armand and Trey accused me of stealing that money from them, everybody keeps saying they left me. Nobody left me. I got in my feelings, and I sent a text message to everybody in our group, and I said, basically, since y'all didn't believe in me, I can no longer represent you all. So I sent that in the group message, and that was the end of it with everybody else. But I will not take this from Damien and Bianca. When I came to Damien and told him what happened, he was like, well, they should already know that, you know, if you stuff in commercials and stuff, that you won't get the amount that you thought you were going to get. That in YouTube, what you call analytics, it says estimated revenue. So if you stuff in commercials, or if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you'll lose your Google AdSense. And not only would you lose your Google AdSense, that if they see you got illegal clicks and impressions and all that stuff, that money that's in there you won't get paid for. I didn't know all of that. Damien is a genius when it comes to this YouTube stuff. So he walked me through the whole situation and was like, this is what happened. And so he was like, get them. He was like, you know, Robert just me and Bianca. He really did kind of like take me like up under and was like, you know, you ain't gotta worry about that. You got us.
Okay, so you're getting into a whole different story now. The almond and trade thing. I wasn't expecting you to drop that. So I will get into that later. I'm about to get into the next question that I have, and this was regarding the video that you did with the whole group saying, inviting Dante, Rage, Troyce. Okay, so whose idea was it? Oh, hold up, my camera. So whose idea was it to bring Troyce, Dante, I'm Dante, and Rage to the DMV University, DMV house, whatever you want to call it? Well, whose idea was that? But that means, Janay, that you basically lied when you made that video, because you didn't know it was a fake prank, but you put your head in the sand.